Hi friends, David here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great today. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing this Gaucho Oil leather while crafting a Minimalist Bifold wallet, which is actually one I've done in a different video tutorial using some blue leather. However, this time I wanted to use this black shiny leather that was just sitting there for about a month and thought to test it first by making this wallet. I bought this leather for another EDC project, which is a small pouch, but wanted to try it out first and see how it behaves mostly and also how it looks on a finished product. And so my first impressions when I got this leather was how lovely it shines, and you can see the leather has a very reflective surface. And as you can see, I cut only a small piece to make the outer part of the wallet, and you can tell it's a very stiff leather. I've seen some comments where people compare this leather with Shell Cordovan, and luckily I have a finished Shell Cordovan wallet, which is the same model, and you can see it does have a very familiar luster. However, the Cordovan wallet looks much smoother and looks almost like it has different layers of luster. It's hard to describe, but it's almost like if the reflection of the Cordovan wallet is behind a thin, transparent layer above its surface. On the other hand, the Gaucho oil, even though it feels extremely soft, it does have some texture since it's a cowhide leather rather than a shell. Now to begin making the wallet, I used the same template I used for the blue leather one, and the first thing I noticed is just how slippery this leather actually is. And you can see I was actually playing around with the template to confirm this since I thought I was moving the cardboard slightly when making the edges. Fortunately, the leather does mark very well with the scratch all. Now when cutting the pieces, you can definitely tell this leather is very stiff. To cut every slide, I use a regular X-Acto knife and had to pass it several times on each side. And because this leather is very slippery, I had to take special care on cutting it slowly since the ruler and blade could easily move around. As you can see, I normally use my cutting ruler upside down since the cork on the backside casts a shadow over the leather that doesn't let me see exactly where I need to cut, making this process harder. Because the leather has a very shiny finish and it's cowhide, any wrinkle will be easily noticed. This is not like other leathers that you can bend them and then flatten them afterwards like nothing happened. Here you need to be careful not to damage or mark the surface on the leather while working with it. For the interior lining of the wallet, I used some Zermatt calf leather in natural color, and I must say this leather is beautiful. And since I've got this one split to 1 ounce, it's perfect for lining any wallet without adding too much thickness. The Gaucho oil was already thick enough, so having the Zermatt one really thin helped me a lot. So as I've said before, marking this leather is very easy with a scratch hole, but it does as well with other tools like this creaser. I use this vintage tool to mark the stitching lines of the wallet and then use my diamond chisels to punch the stitching holes, and again, a very slippery leather. So you need to really hold the chisel firmly while making the holes. Now, if you have a brand stamp and normally use pressure to mark your projects, this leather will mark nicely without having to apply too much force or heat to the stamp. So what I'll do next is work my way painting the edges of the card slots, gluing the slots together, marking the stitching holes, and stitch the entire wallet. Again, slippery, even for the leather glue. Finally, I'll apply black edge paint to the entire side of the wallet. And now for the inner sides of the card slots, I use some Fibbings paint, but for the outer ones, I wanted the wallet to have a slightly matte finish, so I decided to use a Vernice heatable edge paint and apply 3 coats of paint before burnishing the edges and polishing them with some Tokonoli gum.
Struggle with dusty corners that will fill with faded bombs. Bomb, bomb, bomb. The situation got upset when I stepped on a memory thorn. How I did it to myself. Let out heavy, had to break free from the minefield that you are. Bomb, bomb, bomb. You let it burn, step on the fuse. The table's turned, the screws were loose. I guess you had life. I wish you fall off trip to the ground. Anything with pleasure, see your pressure just before you break a bone. You're reflecting, I'm deflecting, burning tires to move on. Too many noises, clash the choices, future came and left like.
So at this point the wallet's finished, but had glued stains on the backside. So I normally remove these stains with my fingers, but felt it was a good time to test a leather cleaner and see how well it worked over this particular leather, and it actually did an amazing job. I tested the cleaner in a small scrap piece and was very happy with the end result.
You let it burn, spread on a fuse. The table stand, those screws were loose. I guess you had learned. I wish you fall off from a window, take a bad trip to the ground. Anything with pleasure, see pressure just before you break a bone. I wish you fall off from a window, take a bad trip to the ground. Anything with pleasure, see pressure just before you break a bone.
So overall, I think this leather is great if you're looking to craft traditional elegant projects like satchels, briefcases, and wallets because of its strong shine. I would argue that you need to be careful when working with it because it's extremely slippery, both when marking any pattern and cutting the leather. So guys, if you're looking to work with this leather, I hope this video was useful. Let me know your thoughts, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unique leather projects. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and have a great day.